Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome back to, welcome back, I don't know, I've definitely streamed this before, but this is a new world. I basically wanted something that wasn't satisfactory but still kind of a bit of a factory builder, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go back to Minecraft. It's a nice chill game to start with, apart from all the creepers and the things around. I can do a bit of building creatively type things, and I can use the create mod, which is a fantastic mod. This is on 1.18, I think, so it's not, you know, latest version of Minecraft or anything. But I don't know. It's for me, Minecraft is just something. It's an old friend, you know. It's something that I just go back to every time I just want something kind of chill. And this is my base. Although I always hate saying base. It's my main factory at the moment. You know, we've got a little bit of everything here. You know, we've got a mechanical press thingy majig that stamps down to make plates. We've kind of got some that'll do systems set up so that I can just make some basic bits and pieces. It's all very crude, and I want to try and start, completing this, because I don't have a roof and the furnace isn't great, and there's a whole bunch of other things. So this is my main, as I said, this is my main sort of factory area, sort of my workshop. This is my workshop, that's what it is. Just full of very much that'll do systems that should, you know, become proper factories. There is a very crude area up here for cutting wood. That bit doesn't work yet. There is a very crude area here for making andesite. That is not automated yet. There is an area over here for making iron, which mostly makes flint, but it does also make iron. That is not really, you know, it needs a barrel and all that set up. Reason why I'm making these is because I do have the start of a drill over here somewhere. And it would probably be a good idea to kind of see how it's doing, actually. Can probably come back up now, unless that's still going down. Nope, that can be pulled up now. Oh, maybe that was going down. We'll see once it's up. That could probably be dropped again. I just need to grab the bits to make this drill. So Arcane Engineering is basically its own. It's kind of like it's basically the spiritual successor to Above and Beyond, which was a pack where you have a tech tree, basically, and you start off with very basic machines and then move on to more and more complicated ones. It's a very much different, it's a sort of reimagining of the way that Create would normally be portrayed, where really there's sort of two main phases of Create. There's the Andesite Age and then there's the Bronze Age. This adds a lot more, and it integrates the various mods in with the automation systems of Create. And it also ends up requiring some rather strange sort of mechanics of things that you can do in order to get a thing to create. And that is something that we won't see for a little while, I imagine, but it'll come at some point. Right, I need 2 of these. I need 8 of these. So 8 kinetic mechanisms. And we make this andesite machine, and then we put our andesite machine in with our drill head, and we get ourselves a mechanical drill. We've also got Tinker's Construction here, so we've got foundries, or smelteries. And I've got a full set of basic stone tools out of Tinker's Construct. The hammer, obviously, the excavator, and the broad axe. But let's put one of these on here. Let's grab this, put that in there. So this, in case you have never seen one of these, is what I tended to refer to as a world eater, and this is a small one. It's going to be eventually it will be a 7x7 drill head. And we flip that lever and it goes down, and it will automatically mine the materials for us. Actually, how far did that one get down before? It's going to be a pain, isn't it? I can't get under the drill head. It's still got a way to go, and there's actually lava down at the bottom, which is excellent because that is exactly what I will need. I will just have a quick look to see if we've got any soapstone in here, and iron. I think that's the lot. Even though this isn't like the latest version of Create, it does contain quite a lot of the quality of life upgrades that Create has made over time, and one of those being that you can open machines while they are moving. Right, so I'm using soapstone for this floor. I do want to get this floor done at some point soon because I just don't like it with all the grass on it, really, and the stone, and it looks sort of unfinished because it is unfinished. I need to work out where because I want to do something maybe a little bit more interesting. Yes, of course I want it there for the smelting system. There was who did it? I think this was Scott Smager, who did a sort of so it sort of went like, hold on, let me just grab a few bits and pieces. But it was basically a smeltery that instead of being quite a short one, it was quite a long one behind glass, and then it had like fans like in the walls, and then lava, so it was blowing across, and then you had glass in front of it. It looked really, really cool. I'm thinking I might be able to do something similar. That won't work because so that would be my exit, and that would be my entrance, and so anything going through here will be turned into the thing that I need. Is the idea anyway. I need that, so I can just take that one out and just sort that one out like so. Just do some cobblestone here and just fill in that hole, because otherwise I'm going to constantly fall into it. Then we would need to stick this in there. Currently I can only make blocks out of this, so it's slow going, and if I want to go mining, then I can just go mining, but I really don't want to go mining for my iron. I would rather build machines that do that bit for me, and that's basically the whole idea of this mod, is to make stuff for you. You should be making as little stuff manually as possible. Right, so that's that. So that will be, do I have any, well, I've got one encased fan. This is not going to be enough, but it'll be enough just to kind of put the idea down on paper. So we go into here. Also got a pickaxe, I think, somewhere, just for odd bit. Really what I would need is some netherrack would be really, not netherrack, nether brick would be really good here. I do have a nether portal. I could get some nether brick. I could get some netherrack and turn that into nether brick. Might even have some netherrack somewhere. But yeah, so that would look quite good. And then we would need slabs. I think the way that I would do it is slabs. Oh, can I do brick slabs? I think I can, right? Yes, I can do brick slabs. Why wouldn't I do brick slabs? Yeah, so brick, so it would be brick slabs, the lava behind it, and then the this, and then the fans behind this. So it doesn't really matter what this is actually on top of, but so the fans would ultimately go behind here. That is a zombie. Go away, please. Right. So that would be blocked off there. We'd have fan there and fan there. The reason why I'm not putting fan there and there is because of how the things look. I need barrels, and I need. We've got another fan in there. Be useful. And I've got encased chain drives, which I need. That even more so because I need to have the encased chain drives behind here. So they're going to be like that. It's going to be a little bit of working but behind all of this. This can be brick here. There'll probably be. I'll have to do like a face of bricks. Right. Slabs. Here we go. So imagine this. So this would be brick. The slab goes in front. Lava goes behind. And anything else? Yeah, that's fine. So it would be brick along here as well. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just kind of set up how it will look. Part of the reason being, if I can get it power, then I can if I can get it some power, then I can actually start cooking some of this stuff a lot faster. Which I can do, because I do have power coming from over there. And of course that is going to need to go one over and down. That's fine. I've got the stuff to do that. I'm just going to quickly sleep. And then, so I'd like to get off using coal as soon as possible, really. Right, so that's basically what it looks like. I might be able to do some connected glass at a later date. That's fine. If I'm going to do that, I would quite like a way to just easily turn it off. So, because I think that will go there, and then we'll need a gearbox up, and then I can just easily turn that one off. Where are we? That's a gear shift. I might need one of those if I just want to make it easier. Actually, I can invert it in a... Yeah, I can invert it a different way. It's fine. I am looking for... Those will be useful. Those will be useful. Go to that. I'm looking to see if I've got any of the thingy-majigs. I don't have any of the thingy-majigs, and I've just made buttons instead. Let's try that again. And I need one of them. And then one of them. So this is a vertical gearbox. So it'll go something like that. And then we'll have a clutch on top. We'll then also have... Do I have some sticks? I do. One of them. Using the standard lever as opposed to the analog lever, obviously. Just so that I can just have an on or off toggle. And then I can get this like that, that like that, and then that should run fine. Now, let's get it some power. Just cutting through here. The easiest way to do this, well, there's a few ways to do this. I'm going to try this way, just because it'll be a little easier, a little cheaper. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to have to rework it a slightly different way, because I probably won't be going in the right direction, but we'll see. Oh, we're going in the right direction. That's a surprise. Okay. Okay. So now we need bricks on top. You may wonder where the clay is coming from. Well, it's actually coming from cobble at the moment, very, very slowly, because yeah, that's probably going to be another machine. That's going the wrong direction. Okay. Right, we're going to need to gearbox. We can't gearbox. We could gearbox. Or... I could put a gearbox on here. That would invert it. That would invert those, and so I would. It's fine. We'll do this the awkward way. Right. So that is going there. That will be going like that. Right. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't need to change. I'd like it to be going from that direction to there, but if it's working this way, that's fine. Yeah, no, nothing needs to change. Everything's fine. Right, so that can be closed off now. That would need to be brick up here. So it looks right. And as I said, I could nether brick I think would look better, especially with the all this, but that's why I've added this. So if I actually decide I want this to be nether brick, I can change it. The reason why I wanted to turn this off is because when I'm working here, what I don't want to do is, if I wanted to change the connected glass, take out the connected glass, because the that will set me on fire. Basically, when I put lava in these spots, it's going to turn this from just a normal sort of breeze into something that is actually going to cook stuff. Downside is I can't stop the belt from moving independently of the fans, because that's just how it all runs, but it's fine. Once we get more fans in, that will be fine, or speed it up. However, if we do speed it up, that brings in more problems. It's fine, we'll just add more fans, which needs more iron. Yeah, it's fine. Right, let's eat whatever I've got lying around. These come from loot boxes, actually, I should have said. This stuff all came from rewards that you get in-game sometimes for doing stuff. You get these little loot box things. If you can enchant them, even better, because you can enchant them with fortune and you'll get better stuff out of it. But I just need the stuff right now, so that's kind of how things are going. So yeah, I'll just basically continue on, build this up a little. I could, you know what I could do? I can reduce this. Yeah, I can do this. I need that so it does it properly. So that would be the end, just so that I can then use this to make stuff. I can then just pull it off the belt or whatever, but because I don't think that will be running fast enough, and I don't think there's enough of them to cook stuff at the moment, but I think that should be fine now to go and get some lava from the only place I've got it at the moment. That's why I'm doing those large drills, because I need to create an infinite lava source, and the best way to do that in the overworld is to dig a deep hole and then put all the lava you can find or make into a big pit until it's something like 22,000 blocks of lava. Then Minecraft tends to then consider that to be an infinite lava pool. It's a lot harder to do with lava than it is to do with water, because obviously water is just a four block, or 3 block technically. With Minecraft it's a lot harder. With lava it's a lot harder to do that. It needs to be a massive amount of stuff. So the drill is going to be dropping 7x7 holes in the terrain very slowly, because I've got to build it first. But once I've got it built, I can then move it. And by move it, I don't mean deconstruct it. I mean you can add a gantry carriage or something, or even just you can just use a like a mechanical piston, and you can just shove it. But certainly once I've got that set up, that will be, probably be a video or stream. Speaking of videos, there might be some videos coming soon, some more tutorial stuff. We'll see on that front. But I'm unsure exactly when that's going to be, as time allows. But yeah, for the moment I will be continuing to do streams of cool stuff, games and like the usual business. Right, so bricks go down there, bricks go there, bricks can go there, and for the moment there, just so that it doesn't, and there we go. So if we've got stuff in front, great, everything's working. Now, sleep, no, can't sleep yet. I will be automating quite a lot of things, including the creation of barrels. I use so many barrels. but for now, there's a lot of just of building stuff that will just do the trick for the moment. Now I can sleep, I think. And see if we've got any of the... Yes, we do. Got one of them, and then I'm going to need... No, let's not do that. Just needed to get some stuff out of my inventory. That's the downside of having a funnel in your hand. Wherever you click, it will place it. So if you click on a chest because you want to open it, it'll drop it. If you want to open the door, yeah, it'll place a funnel wherever you click. So that's fun. Right, so we want to put that on there, and then I think so. If I wanted to crisp up some cobblestone, I think I should be able to do that reasonably well. I can just have it there. That can now make this stuff. It does require a little bit of babysitting. Suddenly, if I switched that one out, I could just do an entire stack at a time, and that might be easier. If I've got any... Yes, I do. Use a brass funnel. So andesite funnels are your very basic funnel. However, so those will just move out one item. Anything that's in the barrel, it will just move it out. Brass funnels, on the other hand, can move entire stacks, which is great. A stack at a time, or as many as you like at a time, and you can filter it using specific items. They can also pick up specific items, so on the other end of here I could have a filter, probably an attributes filter, and just say, yeah, if it's been smelted then it goes into the barrel, or it just holds off. Yes, that will be a really nice, easy way for me to very quickly make stuff now smelt stuff up. Which is good, because I'm going to need an awful lot of materials, and most of it is going to need to be smelted in some way, shape or form. For example, these walls are brick, and currently I've got stuff coming in all the time. That's a problem that needs to be fixed. You can also get quests from these sort of scroll-like things, which you can pick up from the loot boxes, or you can buy sort of quests, I believe, in the thing. Or it's in Trade Market, I think it is. You can buy a task, and that if you complete the task, then you get coins, which you can then spend on stuff in the shop. And that has now got me some nice smooth stone, which is great. I'm going to need lots of it. So now what's next? Oh, I could also actually make some more andesite if I needed it. I don't need it at the moment. Well, I might as well just cook some up. Smelting gravel will get you andesite, which is rather useful because I don't particularly want to go mining for it, and that's how I get alloy, which is how I get more complicated machines. For example, this machine here needs to be automated. That's kind of where I kind of need to go, and kind of what I'm putting off. It's probably going to be a short stream today, actually. Thinking about it. Because I need to do some more prep work here. There's an interesting hole there, which could be used. Some oil there as well. We need to... this area here, actually, could make quite a good oil production site when we get there. I could even start on some of this, actually getting the oil up into tanks, and maybe start looking into concrete colours to use. Might look up some pictures of oil refineries that are, you know, in the real world, and sort of see if I can maybe do something there with it. As I said, there's an interesting hole here which I'm just gonna stick my head into. Not going to be going down there just yet, but might be an opportunity for something. Oh, it's an entire chasm. Did not know this was here. That could be used for something. Don't know what, but it's an interesting feature. I'm all for, you know, taking Minecraft features and then kind of improving upon them, because I think some of the terrain can be kind of cool. And down here is my first house. It's not particularly good to look at, but down here is also where I get the rubber for my this is all automated, and it's running off an infinite steam engine. That's it, infinite steam engine, which is, if you've ever wanted to build an infinite steam engine, campfires on the bottom, and then your fluid tanks with your engine. Your engine is hooked up to the pump, mechanical pump, with a large cogwheel. And that's pulling water up into here. Campfires are giving it enough heat to make the steam engine run. And then you would disconnect it from anything heavy in some way, clutch, something along those lines, and then you literally just start it with a hand crank, and you crank it until you crank it for about 10 seconds or so. Maybe not even need that to get water into the fluid tank, and then let go, and it will just run on its own. And it will run with enough power to, you know, power a simple machine. In fact, I've got 3 of those running at the moment. I've got one down there, I've got one up top, and one up here. They are running actually quite a lot of basic machinery. The one up the top is actually running the iron farm as it stands, and I'm starting to think that the iron farm needs, well, the iron farm needs to be updated, the clay farm needs to be updated, everything needs to be updated, basically, is where I'm sort of at the moment. Next up, let's just check to see what's going on there. Might be on deep slate. I think that might be finished. Yeah, that's not moved. I think that's probably complete. Let's pull it up. Yeah, that was complete. Interesting that there's lava down there, and you can actually see sort of the little the sections of layer, because it's just cut down. There's some interesting ores, obviously ores in the wall, but also different sort of colours of rock, which might be quite fun to build with. So, oh yeah, I will just explain this. This is a very basic contraption. So we've got drills, as we saw on the bottom. We've then got a layer of the linear chassis, and then using super glue, I've glued a few barrels to one side. That is then connected by a rope pulley to just a power source. You can run it off anything. This has got a very simple gearbox on it, so a large cogwheel hooked to a small one, just to speed it up a bit. Obviously, the more you speed it up, the more stress it's going to put on the system, and eventually stuff like this is just going to stop. It's not going to provide power if you put too much stress on the system. But for what we're doing here, water wheel is fine. You know, it goes down, it comes up. All's good. This, on the other hand, is going to need a little bit more oomph behind it. And that will come from down there. We can... I think the way that we do that is there. And then... it would come up from here, I think. No, it wouldn't. It would come up from here, which is also fine. All this wall needs to be, taken out anyway, so I'm not too bothered about it for the moment. But I do need to get back up the top. Mineral planks will do. I've got plenty of this stuff. And then that goes down there. So we drop that down there. Go back down this side. Why did I use oh, probably because I run out of mineral planks. And that will do. That will do. Right. Okay. Let me just make those into planks just so I've got space in my inventory. Right. So that one goes down here, and we can just go like that. Right. Power. I need to get power to these systems. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a whole bunch of these. And we should be able to get some power over to here. That's running that one, and then I need more of them. I need more iron. Yes. Iron is a constant problem in this early game. Later on, once you've got something a little bit better than this rather simple contraption, it is really simple. So we've got our infinite fluid tank connected to this, and then we've got, this is a very simple gearbox. So large cogwheel to small, connected to a large cogwheel to a small one, and then that's just speeding everything up a bit, and then it's running through an adjustable chain gear shift, which is speeding up even more, which means that this is actually running at a decent speed. But it does mean that I am starting to run out of space in there. But that I can worry about later. Right. That goes into there. That's running in there. I'm going to need a couple of these. That is now running that. So what this is going to do is it is going to spin around and chop the trees down, basically. And every time it gets to this section here, God, so many creepers. It's great fun because I'm playing this with the sound off. I've never died to a creeper explosion, I don't think. Oh no, well, obviously I have, but I don't die to creeper explosions as much as I probably should do. Mostly because I'm paranoid about night. Well, I don't have the sound on, so they can explode, and that's why I have the shield in case I turn around and there's a creeper there, all huffing and puffing. But let's deal with this. The Wilden Hunter. There you go. That's going to explode. Hopefully, kill some of the dogs, and die to a summoned wolf. The Wilden Hunters are actually more annoying than the creepers because they are fast. Right, I died up here. Where is it? There it is. It's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake, this thing's not dead. Oh no, it's the second one. For goodness sake. Don't have my trinkets. Right. Wolves are now dead. Okay. Okay, right. That's my body clear of stuff. As long as the creeper doesn't explode anything important, then I don't really care. Right, so that goes into there. And that goes into here. And hopefully everything... It won't be going the right way. No, of course it's not. Way to deal with that. I put it back by 1, and then I reverse the... Have I got any? No, of course not. Of course I've not got any of this. This is why I need this up and running, because I'm running out of things that I actually need, like wood. Alright, it's a bit of a... It'll do for now. Right. So that is now running in the correct direction. And we can do that. We'll go like that. Okay. I need to get this hooked in. So I need some more of this. And more wood. Yeah, so those little trinkets, they're just little artifacts that you get from killing mimics. It's the sort of the best way to get them. Which you find out in the world as you explore. You might have a mimic pop up. Nearest workbench is over here. And we need these, a couple of these, and hopefully this will work in the right direction. Is the hope anyway. Right, okay, so let's drop this down by 1 here. Stuff in my inventory. That's they both need to be vertical gearboxes. That one goes there, that one goes there. And this one goes... This is one more down. Okay, I now need more of these. Right, so I need 2 more of these. down to this this thing. This will look great once it's done, because it will actually be a lot more constructed. Because I need to drop this in a square. It needs to be a 14 by 14 square. So I need to move it and then drop it, and then move it, drop it, etc., etc. So, but yeah, I do like a good sort of world eater type build. Much better than trying to mess around with TNT to do it in vanilla. Because those contraptions, I've got no idea. Oh god, yep, that's good. It's not chopping down any of these trees because I don't have enough saw blades on that yet, and it definitely needs a way to stop it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Also, the barrel isn't connected to it. Right, okay, we need a few things from supplies. Another reason why I want to finish this at some point soon, because I keep falling down. It would be nice to just have some stairs or an elevator. I can put in an elevator probably there, so I can go up to the next floor up, and that will be all of that. So it'll be a sort of a multi-level factory. Workshop, I've called it, haven't I? Right. So I needed to get a gear shift or clutch. Sorry, clutch. I've got depot there. Why don't I put the depot? Because I need to put it there. I also need 1 stone, so I can make a lever. And do I have any deployers? Certainly if I've got any saws going, then I'll take those. I do have a deployer. I do not have any saws. Right, I do need to, okay, so I need to make some more saws. Yeah, no, I don't. As well as a way of getting this stuff out of it again. The deployer will just allow me to replant the trees, basically. I could probably modify this a little. Right, let me put in the clutch. Oh, that got, yeah, that was the saw blades, right? For the moment, it's kind of going to go something like that. Though, why don't I put it up here where I can access it without having, you know, saw blades? That would be an idea. So when I'm working on it, I can just flick that switch, and then we're all good. And of course I put the dirt down there. I'll get the dirt back at some point. Now, let's get this barrel, get it on properly, get the deployer on, and yes, I think that will be fine. Right, so that goes on there. Then we need to find our deployer, which is here, and that will go there. This needs a manual sapling, put that in the hand, and then that will go around like that. Just take that off there, and then that should work. Yeah, so it's now automatically planting trees as well as spinning around wildly. And I do need to take these ones down, but I have to do these manually. And rather annoyingly, this doesn't quite work with these trees. So I have to it sort of works, but it's almost like it's vein mining, and because these trees aren't quite they're not all the same sort of wood, it can get a bit confused. So just manually take these trees down, and then that will also give me access to the saplings that I can then put into the thing. Can get into that very corner, can I? No. Fine. Do this the hard way. And of course it's night again. So yes, so what I'm okay, so our time is probably about up now. So I'm going to do some more stuff off cam. Probably be coming back to this next week maybe, where upon the factory will have changed probably quite a bit. We'll see. Whenever I feel like there is a good time for a stream for this, I will be streaming this, just as I do with pretty much all my stuff. But I do want to add a few more games to the cycle, just kind of keep things mixed up a little bit. Because ultimately, I'm just playing games that I enjoy to play. And as I said, there may be some tutorial stuff coming in the future, but we'll kind of see what happens with that. So anyway, I'm going to say farewell for now. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.